Yeah, I did. Thanks. Yep, no problem. Are you covering the one at Northwest Hills? Northwest High School? No, Matt will be there. Is the pitcher right-handed or left-handed? I don't know for Marcus. I think they have one of each. For Geyer. Rancy is right-handed, I think. Right-handed. No, wait, no, which side? Yeah, I believe she's right-handed. Okay, cool. Hey, what's up? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me double check. Let me look at my phone. Mason.
What's going on, Kenny?
Alright, man, how you doing?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
It's a tight squeeze tonight.
Yeah, I had a feeling probably with it. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I figured it'd be a little tight tonight.
It's my first time out here.
It's nice. You have the roster station notes? Thank you. Thank you very much. So staying busy like always?
God, yeah. This year is terrible.
Are you going to Lubbock?
No.
Okay. I was wondering if you guys would go out there or not.
Just write that from home.
And those things, that's talking about an all-day deal.
Yeah.
Going to those? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, we were at the area one, but that's not, you don't have to drive 4 hours for that.
Sure.
That'll be your headset.
Oh, perfect, man. So doing all right, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good, good. So were you guys surprised that they decided to do the one gamer?
I wasn't.
You weren't?
No.
Two really good teams.
was talking to KK's parents, and they said that she wanted the one game set because she said she thought that they used all their energy last year in the first game against Plano, and they beat them, and then they got swept afterwards. So.
Maybe they both wanted one.
Mm-hmm. That's the way she let it. That's how it was implied, at least to me, anyway. So Randy says you're going out to Mineola, huh?
Yep.
That's where my old college roommate, man. That's where he's born and raised.
Me too.
Been out there a lot of times, man. Told me, so we have to come do a Longview game out there now.
I'm trying to talk to Coach King, try to get a contract with him
Right.
because my parents live out in Longview,
Okay.
and with East Texas football blowing up, it'll be good to get the state champs on here.
Yeah, Coach King, man, I got to get to know him pretty good last year, doing a couple of his ball games the last couple of years, and I love his son Haynes. He's a good kid.
I met Coach King once.
He's funny.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy. I'm sure somehow, some way he slipped in a couple of adult beverages on that way back to Longview after they won that state championship, man.
Probably did.
Because he was fired up in that press conference. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Well, it's here. Excited?
Oh yeah. We're ready.
I understand and feel the Marcus girls didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night.
Probably not. Hey, I'm just glad the field is playable.
Yeah, I figured if you had sun and a little wind, it'd be all right.
Sun came out a lot earlier than the
Yeah.
They said about noon.
Noon, and it came out, what, about 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish?
But as of noon, they were still debating
Whether-
whether or not the outfield was going to be dry enough.
Right.
Of course, you can't really tell, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Well, yeah, the last couple hours, I'm sure. But
Yeah, when that wind started kicking up a little this afternoon, I knew that would help.
Yeah.
when they took the fire off, they emptied too much water in
the
some places
outfield.
in the outfield.
I mean, the day before, they had they squeegeed most of the water off the tarp and vacuumed it up and
Right.
everything, but
That was an awful lot of rain.
yeah. We had, close to 4 inches at the house, and we just live right over here.
Gotcha.
Just 2 umpires. One of the guys down here asked something like that.
Who's the photographer that does a lot of the Denton games?
Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. Gosh, I couldn't think of his first name to save my life. Man, I was like, Jeff. Now, will you guys follow Argyle pretty much throughout?
Yeah.
Travel with them?
Yeah. For the
Wherever
most
they
part.
go?
I mean, I think that'll be the only baseball team we have that'll go anywhere.
Right.
So as soon as softball playoffs are over, then I'll probably be with them.
Gotcha.
Just start over with.
Makes sense. Like your read-ups, though, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You got her down there, Beth? Yeah, welcome to tonight's Live District football game between Denton Guyer and your Marcus Marauders. We'd like to remind everyone this is a one-game playoff game. First, we'd like to introduce the Denton Guyer Wildcats. Number 4, Lily Galvez. Number 5, Reed Jackson. Number 7, Madison Slater.
That doesn't look fun.
Number 10, Lauren Bates. Number 13, Lanny Willis.
So, this graduation's going to finally get a Medford away
Number
from
20,
Denton.
Addie Willis. I'd like to introduce the background receiver for them, Aaron Peterson. And Maya Judge.
Speaking of Batgirls, she started
Now
as a
the
Batgirl.
starting lineup for
She was
Wildcats.
started off as a Batgirl.
Number 1, Morgan Medford. Number 3, Eva Myers. Number 11, Kara DeBrune.
There she is.
Number 12, Ryan Gallegos. Number 17, Bailey
Both teams
Anderson.
have had a lot of girls play a lot of ball.
Number 8, Nikki Overton. Number 6, Kate Whitworth. Number 14, Jenna Rover. Number 2, Riley Nash. And number 9, Rancy Willis. Head coach Pete Bedford, assisted by Laura Wren and Kylie Irvin.
Kid bringing the
Now
mullet
for
back.
your Marcus Marauder.
Bringing the mullet back.
Yeah.
Number 4, Ali Herrera.
I see that.
Cyrus
Number 6, Danny Blue. Number 9, Faye Carpenter. Number 11, Julia Lamont. Number 12, Maddie Wolkow. Number 13, Emma Sheehan. Number 18, Haley Hartzig. And number 20, Abby Tubman. And now the starting lineup, number 13, Michaela Kinney. Number 10, Bella Hernandez. Number 3, Hayden Sokolowski. Number 8, Lexi Benson. Number 19, Brooke Lawson. Number 14, Brooke Johnson. Number 17, Maddie Johnson. Number 16, Emma Adair. Number 5, Callie Dotson. And number 7, Kara Fletcher. And Coach Christy Dougherty, assistant coaches, Sarah Kaiser and Lindsay Halsey. At this time, I'd like to introduce Marcus student Shayda Tabarari to sing our national anthem. Shayda is a sophomore and a member of the choir, the award-winning all-female contemporary
Do we need to let Randy know anything before we go on?
Already texted.
Okay, you already did? Cool. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. This is Kenny Matthews here with FridayNightGlory.com as we've got the first round of the playoffs here at Flower Mound Marcus tonight. This highly anticipated match between the Denton Guyer and Flower Mound Marcus in the first round here. One game set that makes it even more tantalizing here tonight as these two very, very, very good teams here in the Metroplex. A lot of wins here between both of these teams. A lot of veteran leadership on both of these leader teams. A lot of these kids have played a lot of playoff games here already, and literally looking forward to this matchup here tonight as Marcus and Denton Guyer. We're about to get here started here.
Shortstop, number 1, Morgan Medford.
As I said, it's Friday Night Glory. Appreciate you guys listening here tonight here as we have the start of the softball playoffs here in the Metroplex. Man, it went by really quickly here. Seems like we just put the basketball season away, and boom, now here we are in the playoffs here for softball. As we got leading off here for Denton Guyer is Morgan Medford, the shortstop. Coach's daughter. Been around this program an awful long time. And the first pitch is hit right up the middle for a base hit. Excellent wheels on first base for Denton Guyer. She takes the first pitch from Lexi Benson, writes it right up the middle. Now to bring up the left fielder, Eva Myers, the lefty. As I said before, we got excellent speed on first base. It's a good start here for Denton Guyer. It's got a nice crowd here tonight here at Flower Mound Marcus. And the bunt to the pitcher. Lexi turns around, throws it to first, gets the out. Sacrifice for Eva Myers. Moves Medford to second base. Now bring up the center fielder, Kara DeBruin. Lefty's had an outstanding career at Denton Guyer. Home run record setting career for Kara DeBruin. And the pitch is a strike from Lexi. Karen DeBruin's been a staple of this program here the last 3 years for Denton Guyer, as they look to try to get out ahead of Marcus here on this beautiful night here in Flower Mound. And the 0-1 pitch is fouled off at the plate. Strike two. As we got a little shade here behind third base and shortstop. KK, the center fielder for Marcus, is in the sun at the present time. Right field is completely in the sun. And the 0-2 pitch. Inside for ball. Off-speed pitch from Lexi. Tails off the plate. As the right fielder shielding her, Kylie Dotson fouled off at the plate again, shielding it to tell that the sun is directly in her eyes out in right field. Should change in about 15 minutes or so. As Kara stays alive at the plate. 1-2 count. Playing Kara deep. And fouled off again at the plate. Caught Kara on her shoulder. Caught her on her shoulder. Coach Medford is wanting that to be hit by a pitch. Not sure, Zach. I think the discrepancy here is if it hit her first before it hit the bat. No, it said she strike. I believe it was the backspin of the ball. I think she missed it the first time around, but the backswing of the ball is what hit the ball afterwards. So that is strike three as Kara goes down with a strikeout for the second out of the inning. Fouled off at the plate as Ryan Gallegos is up to the plate. As Denton Geyer looks to cash in on the opportunity here in the first. Yes. And the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off the plate again. I think we do have an interpretation of what happened last time is that it was foul tipped into the catcher's mitt for the called strike three against Kara DeBruin. As Ryan is in an 0-2 hole here to Lexi. 0-2 pitch. Fouled off out of play to the right side. We'll do it again. As Lexi looking to try to pitch out of a semi-jam here early. Top half of the first. 1 on and 2 outs. 0-2 delivery. Base hit up the middle for Ryan. Going to have a play at home. Kike with the big strong throw comes up to the plate. Easy score for Morgan Medford as Denton Geyer gets on the board first with the RBI single from Ryan Gallegos. Nice piece of hitting there for Ryan. Got in an 0-2 hole and just didn't try to do too much. Just went right back up to the middle. And brings in the first run of the game for Denton Geyer. Exactly what Coach Medford wanted, to get an early lead here on the road at Flower Mound. Outside to Bailey Anderson, the first baseman. Guy goes to first, 2 outs. 1-0 count to Bailey. Outside, ball 2. Yeah, nice piece of hitting there in the last by Ryan Gallegos. A lot of times you have kids try to pull the ball. She just went right back up the box. Brings in the RBI. Ball is hit to right field in the sun. Played by Kylie Dobson, makes the out. So we had 2 hits, 1 man left, 1 run scored. So we go here to the bottom half of the first. Denton Geyer 1, Flower Mound Marcus nothing. As we're here now for the bottom half of the first inning, as the Wildcats jump out early here. 1-0 lead here at Flower Mound Marcus. We appreciate you listening to us here on Friday Night Glory. Kenny Matthews here, producer Mason Trevino, and producing back at home, Randy Edwards. We hope you enjoyed the telecast here tonight. So we think we're going to have a good one here. 2 really good teams here in the Metroplex. Opening up in the first round, 2nd and 3rd seeds. In a 1-game playoff format. Adds even more to the drama. And stepping up to the plate for Flower Mound Marcus, the dangerous KK Kinney, the center fielder. Added a lot of power to her game this year, as Marcus is one of the more powerful teams in the area. Hit 18 home runs in the last 6 games. And the first pitch to KK is a ball. And pitching for Geyer Wildcats is Rancy Willis. And KK gets hit. She will be the initial base runner for the Marauders.
And second baseman, Bella Hernandez.
Again, excellent speed on the first base path here. And that brings up Bella Hernandez. Excellent back control from Bella Hernandez as she looks to move KK into scoring position. Takes a strike there. Very indecisive on that sacrifice attempt there for Bella. Close stance in the plate. And the 0-1 pitch. And misses again for strike two. Looking very unsure of herself at the plate on the two sacrifice attempts there for Bella. Let's see if she swings away here. 0-2 pitch from Willis. Way outside. For a ball. As KK baits the throw to first. Wentworth not having any part of it. The cat-mouse game's a softball. 1-2 pitch. Fouled off at the plate. We'll do it again. On an excellent night here. Weather cooperating for us to get this one in. 1-2 pitch. Way high. Throw the first. KK's back in with the tremendous rains we've had here the last day and a half here. Great work by the Flower Mound Marcus crew to get this field ready to play here tonight. And the 2-2 pitch. And swung through it for strike three for the first out of the inning. Willis's first K of the game. And that brings up the freshman, Hayden Sokolowski, the shortstop.
Shortstop, number 3, Hayden Sokolowski.
If you guys have not seen her play, this is going to be the new Diaper Danny that's going to be extremely good player here in the Metroplex. Excellent power and excellent glove at shortstop. Swings at a ball in her eyes for strike one. Hard to believe she's just going to be just a freshman. Already getting rated very highly for the, God, I can't believe I'm actually saying it's the class of 2023. And swings through another high fastball for strike two. As she has helped Willis out here with swinging out of the strike zone. KK at first, one out. 0-2 pitch coming from Willis. And gets called strike. Beautiful pitch there for Willis on the inside part of the corner. For her second strike out of the game. And that brings up the pitcher, Lexi Benson, the red hot Lexi Benson. She has hit 4 home runs in her last 6 games. Ball is high for a ball. Throw back down the first. KK gets underneath the glove. Lexi Benson brings excellent power from the left side of the plate. As she looks to help her own cause here. 1-0 deficit here with 2 outs in the bottom half of the first. 1-0 pitch. Outside. As Willis looks to be pinching very carefully to Lexi Benson. Lexi Benson was honorable mention Dallas Morning News last week. Big week at the plate. And the 2-0 pitch is outside for ball 3. I can see where this is indirectly pitching around Lexi Benson to get to Brooke Lawson, which might not be what you want to do either. As Brooke Lawson has hit 6 home runs in her last 5 games. Gets the strike call there. Lexi did not like it. Slightly open stance for Lexi. And a 3-1 pitch. Outside for ball. And that brings up Brooke Lawson.
Brooke Lawson.
She's hit 6 home runs in the last 6 games. So we'll see how Willis pitches to her. Slightly open stance. KK at first, Benson on first. 1-0 pitch. The Wildcat outfield playing deep. Still have that sun in the eyes out in right field. Should be taking care of her by in the next 5 or 10 minutes. Center field's in a little bit of the sun. And a strike. Outside part of the corner of the plate there for strike 1. As Willis looks to get out of a little jam here in the bottom half of the first. Way high for ball 2. Looks like she's having a little problem with the all-speed pitch. Carrying high. Two 1 pitch. Good pitch. At the knees for strike 2. Runs the count even at 2. And fouled off of the plate. Out of play. We'll do it again here. 2 on, bottom half of the first. 1-0 lead for the Wildcats. Way high. Runs the count full here. On a picturesque night here tonight, as we're looking out here in the outfield. The payoff pitch is jammed at the plate, hit to the second baseman there. In foul territory, makes the third out of the inning. As we had no hits, 2 men left on base, no runs. As we go here to the top half of the second inning. 1-0 Denton Guyer over Marcus. As we're starting here at the top half of the second inning, as Guyer gets the 1-0 lead here. Base knock for Ryan Gallegos. Brings in Morgan Medford for the only run so far here. We do appreciate you listening to us here on Friday Night Glory here tonight. As the first round of the playoffs is here, and it's one and done here at Flower Mound Marcus tonight. And the telecast is being brought by our fine sponsors like Randy King. High insurance rates got you down? Call Randy King at Farmers Insurance, 817-226-5464. Randy King has you covered for auto, home, life, and business, and the proud supporter of high school athletics. That's 817-226-5464. As Lexi Benson back on the bump. As we start here at the top half of the second. And now bring up the right fielder, number 8. Nikki Overton. As the sun looks to be settling down now. Right field is barely in the sunshade. Center field still is. Absolutely no wind here tonight. On a beautiful night here in Flower Mound. And a ball one to Overton. Lexi grabs some dirt behind the mound, toes the rubber, and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off at the plate. And the 1-1 pitch. Just outside for ball two. Delayed call from the home plate umpire. As always, a staple of softball. Fouled off sharply on the right side. Foul. Evens the count at 2 to Overton. And a 2-2 pitch from Benson. Very ugly swing at the plate. Gets the strike 3 call for the first out in the inning. That is Benson's second K of the game. That brings up the catcher, number 6, Kate Wentworth. Slightly upper stance here at the plate. Takes a stride inside part of the plate for an 0-1 count. High for ball one. Playing Wentworth straight away. Fouled off behind home plate for strike 2. As Benson seems to have been able to rev it up here a little bit here in the second inning. One-two pitch. Hit sharply to the second base. And for the second out. Right at the second baseman. Now bring up the third baseman, number 14, Jenna Rover. Close stance at the plate. Benson looking to close out the inning here. Fouled off of the plate for strike 1. Good crowd here tonight. Well, a good night to be out here for softball tonight. And jam sandwich at the plate. Dropped by Benson. It's going to be an error on one. Allows Rover to get to first base. Benson could not secure the easy pop up to her at first base. She's visibly upset with herself. On the jam sandwich there to Rover. That's going to bring up number 2, the designated hitter, Riley Nash. Now with Rover on first. Fastball is blown by her for strike 1. Left-hander. Looking to roll the order over to Morgan Medford, the leadoff. On deck. Fouled off of the plate for strike 2. Lexi looking to bounce back from there. An 0-2 pitch. High for ball 1. And the 1-2 delivery from Benson is a ball. Did not get the strike call. Close pitch. Goes Nash's way. It runs the count even at 2. Jam sandwich to the shortstop for the 3rd out of the inning. No hits, 1 man left. No runs as we go here to the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Denton-Guyer 1, Flower Mound Marcus nothing.
Correction to that last announcement.
And here we are for the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Here with a 1-0 Denton-Guyer lead over Flower Mound Marcus. And leading off for Marcus here in the 2nd inning would be Brooke Johnson, the 3rd baseman.
14, 3rd baseman, Brooke Johnson.
And our proud sponsors are the ones that bring these telecasts to you. And if you're looking to buy a home or sell a home, now is the time. The market's hot. Call Paige White at Berkshire Hathaway for all of your real estate needs. You can also search for her home at www.dfwhomebuying.com. And the first pitch is high for ball. As Willis was able to pitch out of a jam there in the 1st inning. Marcus left 2 on. With the very dangerous Brooke Lawson at the plate. Was able to get her to foul out to the 2nd baseman, the end of the inning. Finds herself down 2-0 here to Johnson. Off-speed pitch has been troubling for her so far. It's been hanging high for ball 3. Maddie Johnson, the 1st baseman, is on deck for Marcus. And gets the strike call there for strike 1. For ball 4. Leadoff walk is on for the Marauders.
First baseman, 17, Maddie Johnson.
And that brings up the 1st baseman, Maddie Johnson now. As the Marauders for the back-to-back innings here have gotten the leadoff runner on. As Willis takes her time. Johnson's in the box. And here you go. Ball is high. As Rancy's having some issues with the ball being high here. Could be nerves. It's a big game. Loser goes home, winner advances. Sure, the nerves are still running high. Good pitch there. Fouled off of the plate for strike 1. Could say this is a late arriving crowd here tonight, but we are definitely full here tonight at Flower Mound Marcus tonight. And the ball's hammered foul out in front of that off-speed pitch. As Willis has battled back here now. Have a 1-2 count in her favor. Here to Maddie Johnson. Lawson on. Johnson on first. Now Johnson able to advance on the wild pitch there. Gets to second base. Maddie looking to advance the runner here. As Willis is going to have to pitch out of another jam here in the bottom half of the second. Count is even at 2. Johnson at second. Maddie Johnson at the plate. Ball is hammered foul, just foul, down the third base line. Out in front of that off-speed pitch, just a little there. Was able to barrel it up pretty good, just hooked foul. And we'll do it again at 2s. That would have easily scored Brooke Johnson. Good battle here between Maddie Johnson and Willis here. 2-2 pitch. Way high for ball 3. The catcher, Emily Adair's on deck. Nobody out, 1 on. Full count to Maddie Johnson. Hit hard. Foul again into the Geyer dugout. She is definitely on top of that fastball on the inside part of the plate. Just can't keep it fair, though. We'll see if Willis pitches her away this time, as the count is full. And again, pulled foul into the net, third base side. The 11th pitch of the at-bat here to Maddie Johnson, as she is making Willis work here. And the payoff pitch from Willis. Fouled again. Probably swung at ball 4 there. Protecting the plate. Pitch number 12 now of the at-bat. Brooke Johnson at second. Nobody out. Bottom half of the second. Payoff pitch. Down the third base line again. Wouldn't surprise me if they put the shift on here. And we're going to have another payoff pitch here. Ball is hit hard again down the third baseline, foul. Got off the inside part of the bat. And that is, I believe, the 7th foul ball off the bat of Maddie Johnson. And we're talking pitch number 14 now to her. Steps out of the plate. Back in. And another payoff pitch here from Willis. And fouled again. And she is wearing out the net here on the third base side. As Maddie refuses to give in this at-bat here against Willis. Definitely would call this a professional at-bat from Maddie Johnson. Payoff pitch. And it's hit down the line again, foul. And we will do it again. As somebody will make a mistake here, I'm sure. If nonetheless, Maddie has definitely made Willis empty out the arsenal from her tank. Payoff pitch. And it's hit to the middle. Line drive right at Kara DeBruin. She makes the catch on the line drive. Excellent at bat from Maddie Johnson. Hits into some tough luck for the first out of the inning. Brooke Johnson stays at second. That was a fun A-bat to watch there. As Maddie hits a frozen rope to DeBruin. The slick fielding DeBruin had it all the way there for the first out. Way outside for ball one. If you're Didengar, that was, if you want to give up a line drive to the outfield, that's the person you wanted to go to, that's for certain. So we have a meeting at the mound here from Coach Medford. Talked to his ace pitcher here, Rancy Willis. As we're here in the bottom half of the second inning. Brooke Johnson on second, one out. 1-0 lead for the Wildcats over the Marauders. And the meeting of the minds is over now. 1-0 count to Emma, the catcher for the Marauders. Kylie Dotson, the right fielder's on deck. One-0 pitch. Hit to the third base side, hit to the shortstop. Gonna be safe, gonna be an infield hit for the catcher. Bless you. Bless you. And that brings up the right fielder, Kylie Dotson, with Johnson at Johnson at third, and Adair at first base. As Willis is have to pitch out of another jam here in the second half, bottom of the second inning. She steps up to the plate. Johnson at third. Brings it in. B gets the strike call. Stolen base for the pinch runner. Came in for a dare. She's at second now. Second and third. One out. 0-1 count to Dotson. And sacrifice at the plate. Is she going to make it at home? Play at home. Is she a save? A suicide squeeze, a delayed suicide squeeze, brings in Johnson to tie the score here at 1 apiece here. Advancing the runner to third. And that leads the leadoff batter for the Marauders. KK Kenny. First pitch is a strike to KK. KK looking to try to put the go-ahead run here. Bottom of the second. As the Marauders have manufactured a run here in the bottom half of the second to tie the score up here. 1-1 pitch. Way high. Two one pitch to KK. Hit off or fouled off her shin there at the plate. Maybe caught her foot. Or strike two. She walks it off. Third base side. As the umpire making sure KK is okay. She tells her she's going to be all right. There's not much flesh there on the inside of your shin. She gets back in the plate here. Count is even at 2. Fouled off of the plate. And we'll do it again. Long bottom half of the second inning here. 1 run in. And popped up in the infield. And the catcher's going to get it in foul territory for the third out. So there was no hits. 1 man left, 1 run in. So we go here to the top half of the third inning and a 1-1 tie between Denton Guyer and Flower Mound Marcus. And here we are, top half of the third inning here. As we are deadlocked at 1 now. As the Marauders answer back in the bottom half of the second inning. Manufacturing a run on a delayed sacrifice, suicide bunt from Dodson. Scores Johnson. And we're at the top half of the order here for the Wildcats. As Morgan Medford, the left-handed leadoff batter, takes a strike. Nope. No, it's going to be a ball. The slick fielding, speedy shortstop, Morgan Medford. She got a base hit her first time up. Looks at an off-speed pitch for ball 2. She scored the Marauders run on the RBI single by Ryan Gallegos in the first inning. And a hitter's count here, 2-0. 3-0 to Morgan. Benson not happy with herself there. She does not want to walk the leadoff batter here. She's got excellent speed. And the 3-0 pitch. Morgan taken all the way for strike 1. Steps back in the box. Open stance for Morgan. 3-1 pitch. Fouled off of the plate. As Benson's battled back here, the run account full. As the sun is starting to set down here in Flower Mound. Payoff pitch, fouled off the plate. We'll do it again. As the pesky Morgan Medford. Excellent bat control. Excellent speed for the left-hander. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. Not fouled off. Hit to the left field for the first out of the inning. That brings up the left fielder for the Wildcats, Eva Meyer. She had a sacrifice bunt her first time up. A lefty stands on the plate. Pitch from Benson. Is a ball. High. A lot of moving parts in the infield for the Marauders on that. Sometimes you can run yourself right into a base hit. Fouled off at the plate. And it hits Myers on the wrist there. Hit by pitch there to Myers. She warded first base. And that brings up the dangerous center fielder, Kara DeBruin, with Myers on first. One out, one man on. Kara struck out her last time up. That's the catcher held on, foul tip in the glove. Takes the ball. Nope, strike. To Kara. Left-handed heavy lineup for the Wildcats. Kara gets her signal from Coach Medford. Back in the box. And hit to the left side. Long run out of reach for strike two. As the Bruin has been behind the plate. Benson looking for the strikeout here. And gets it. Made Kara look bad on the swing there. Good pitch from Benson for her fourth strikeout of the game. Excuse me, her third strikeout of the game. And that brings up the dangerous Ryan Gallegos, who got the RBI single the top half of the first. That scored Medford. Outside for ball. Gallegos looking to extend the inning for Bailey Anderson. He's on deck. And the 1-0 pitch from Benson is hit to the right side. Long run for the right fielder, but is made. An excellent run catch there by Kylie Dotson. Ends the inning. No runs, no hits, one man left on base. As we go here to the bottom half of the third, we got a 1-1 tie here between Denton Guyer and Flower Mound Marcus. We do appreciate you guys listening here on the telecast here tonight. Kenny Matthews, Mason Torino producing here as we're at Flower Mound Marcus tonight in the first round in this winner take all here battle here tonight between Denton Geyer, Flower Mound Marcus. And we appreciate our fine sponsors who bring these telecasts to you. And DFW Fast Pitch, the group of fast pitch enthusiasts that have been a parent, coach, tournament director, national recreation director for years in the DFW market. Our purpose to promote the game of fast pitch by raising and maintaining a high level awareness by posting information about local fast pitch activities, which include regional and national stories of interest to the DFW fast pitch community. Additionally, we intend to employ our experience to aid local fast pitch community in efforts to raise the level of the game in DFW. Part of the effort will include running the highest quality tournaments and events. Our website is the new one at capital D, capital F, capital W, softball.com. Bottom half of the third for the Marauders, it is going to be Bella Hernandez. She's 0 for 1, struck out bottom half of the first. Hayden Sokolowski on deck. The ball is hit to left field. Easy play for the left fielder for the first out of the inning. As the diaper dandy steps up to the plate, Hayden. She struck out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Batting in the 3-hole for the Marcus Marauders. On deck is Lexi Benson. Fouled off of the plate for strike one. As our fellow FNG, Dan Jaworski, is giving me a shout out. Hello, Dan. And fouled off to the right side out of play for strike two. So Colossi finds herself in an 0-2 hole here. To delivery is a ball. And a beautiful spring night here in the Metroplex. After all that brutal rain we've had for the last day and a half, we've been blessed with a good day today. 1-2 pitch. Hit hard and high. Probably going to get out of play. Nope. Comes back in, but overran the ball of the left fielder. Keeps Sokolowski alive. Long run for the left fielder. As she's kind of looking up right there in the part of the sun that is still out. Wonder if she might have caused her to miss the ball in left field. But Hayden will definitely take the break here on the 1-2 pitch. Way high for ball two. Got 2-2 pitch. Is low. Nope. Called strike three. Sokolowski goes down for the second time by strikes. And that brings up the dangerous pitcher, Lexi Benson. She walked her last time up. Nobody on. And 2 outs. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Way outside. Bottom half of the third. 1-1 tie. And the 2-0 pitch to Benson. Way outside. As Willis has not given Benson anything to hit so far. As we said before, Lexi came in here on a hitting tear coming in tonight. And takes the ball for her second walk of the game. And that brings up the dangerous Brooke Lawson. She fouled out to the second baseman her last time up with runners on first and second in the threat in the first. Now with Benson at first and 2 outs. Fouled off at the plate. Good fastball in on the hands from Willis for strike 1. And yes, Witt is here. The second season of softball is here. It seems like softball just started about a month ago, and now we're already in the first round of the playoffs. 0-1 pitch. There's a strike. Good pitch there from Willis. That's boys baseball starts next week. The spring sports seem to always fly by really quickly for me. Track and softball and baseball seems blink of an eye, and it's the postseason. And strike 3. Big swing and a miss there from Lawson. Leaves 1 runner on. It says no hits, 1 man left. No runs. We go here to the top half of the fourth, and a 1-1 tie between Flower Mound, Marcus, and Denton Geyer. And we're here to the top half of the fourth inning. And leading off for Denton Geyer will be Bailey Anderson, the first baseman. She flew out to right field her first time up. And would you like to do live streaming video of your team's game, self-serve, student or volunteer run? A full service line streaming and recorded on-demand package available to suit any team, venue, and budget are available with full training and support through Friday Night Glory. Live stream record on-demand content without the difficulties and limits of most streaming systems. Visit FridayNightGlory.com for more information or contact info@FridayNightGlory.com. As Bailey's about to step into the box here. Big first baseman. Just 0 for 1. As both pitchers seem to have settled down after the first inning, too. Fouled off of the plate for strike 1. I think a lot of us were expecting a high-scoring game here tonight, and we're getting the exact opposite. Two evenly matched teams here in the first round here, playing against each other tonight. 0-1 pitch, and it's hit sharply to right field. It's going to be off the fence for a long single. Just narrowly missing a home run, probably by about 3 feet. She took that outside pitch to the right side. Hit a frozen rope. KK gets the ball back in pretty quickly. Keep the runner at first. That brings up Nikki Overton, the right fielder. She struck out her first time up. And it's Tardy on the swing there for strike one. A 1 pitch from Benson. Fouled off of the plate on the bunt attempt there. Well, sacrifice attempt, I should say. As Overton's behind the count now, 0-2. Anderson at first. Benson with the 0-2 pitch. Does not get the strike call there. Ball one. Benson with the 1-2 pitch. Hit up in the infield. Should be an infield fly, but we're not going to get it. Ball drops. Anderson's going to make it the first. Still out! Stays with it as Anderson had to stay in no man's land. Not sure if she was going to catch the ball or not. And boy, it's a close play at second base, but the call is an out. That will go down as a fielder's choice for Overton. That'll bring up the catcher, Kate Wentworth. She grounded out to the second baseman her first time up. 0 for 1. Yeah, I feel bad for Anderson on that play there. She had kind of got stuck in no man's land on the pop-up fly. I thought we might get an infield fly rule, but anyhow, now we have Overton at first, 1 out. Fouled off out of play behind home plate for strike one. Kate Wentworth. With Jenna Rover on deck, the third baseman. And Lexi with the 0-1 pitch. Jam Central. A beautiful diving catch there. No! Touches the ground. Home plate umpire calls it off. What an outstanding effort there by Brooke Johnson. Just wasn't able to hang on all the way through. Checking to make sure Brooke's okay. Looks like Brooke's going to be okay. Now, she gave an excellent effort there trying to get the foul ball. Wow. As my buddy in the press brief just showed me there, looks like Marcus definitely got the favorable call at the play at second base. She looks clearly there before the ball was there. But no instant replay. And strike three. Beautiful pitch there by Benson. Corrals Whitworth at the plate for her fourth strikeout of the game. And that brings up the third baseman, Jenna Rover. And that brings up Kate Moala, batting for Jenna Rover. Two-0 count to Kate. Two down, 1 man on left on base. 2-0 pitch is a strike. Kate. Slightly open stance for Kate. And the 2-1 pitch. Way inside. Ball 3. Nikki Overton at first. 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply down the line. Foul out of play. For strike 2. Huddle at the mound. Here as the count is full. Runner should be running here. Fouled off the plate. And we'll do it again. As Overton getting some cardiovascular work, and I know over at first base. Count is full. And called strike 3. Beautiful pitch there by Benson for a 5th strikeout of the game. Ends the inning with 1 man left. No hits, no errors. So we go here to the bottom half of the 4th in a 1-1 tie. Denton Geyer and Flower Mound Marcus. Friday Night Glory. Here in the first round of playoffs here at Flower Mound Marcus. We appreciate our sponsors, obviously. Help us be able to bring these broadcasts to you guys here. And Tooth Acres Pet Care Center provides the finest indoor-outdoor boarding environment for your pets. With over 43 years of experience, the Clem family has maintained the highest level of excellence in the pet care industry. We are pet owners too, and we hope that you will become part of the Tooth Acres family for years to come. If you mention FNG, you get your 3rd night free for all new customers. Call Tooth Acres at 972-492-3711. And the ball's hit the left field fairly deep. Nice running catch there by the left fielder. Brings in the long drive there. Off of Brooke Johnson. Gave it a ride.
Number 17, first baseman, Matty Johnson.
First out of the inning. And that brings up Maddie Johnson, who lined out the center fielder last time up after a big professional at bat. Fouling off several balls to the left side, but hit right an atom ball right at DeBruin. She's 0 for 1. Swings at a pitch over her head for strike 1. Maddie was swinging at that pitch regardless of where it was at. Predetermined. 1 down. 1 strike. And the ball's hit to the left side again. Fairly deep. Going to be fouled. And the catch is made in left field. She fouls out the left field for the 2nd out of the inning. And that brings up the catcher, Emma Adair. She had an infield hitter last time up. Slapped the ball in between shortstop and third base. Shortstop tried to make a play at Johnson at third. Johnson made it there easily. Takes ball. If Emma is able to get on, Kylie Thompson, the right fielders, on deck. And this 1-1 tie here. In the dirt for ball two. Two-0 pitch. Hit up the middle to the second baseman for the third out. We have no hits, no errors, no men left on base. We go here to the top half of the fifth inning now. And the 1-1 tie between Denton Guyer and Flower Mound Marcus. We're moved through the middle innings pretty quickly here. So we're now here, top half of the fifth inning. At Flower Mound Marcus, as both pitchers have gone the distance so far here. Lexi Benson with 5 strikeouts. And Willis has 4 for Denton Guyer. Both have just given up 1 run apiece. And that brings up the designated player, Riley Nash. As she lined out to the shortstop her first time up. Morgan Medford on deck, the leadoff batter, Guyer. As we're knotted at 1. The lights are on here in Flower Mound Marcus now. And this winner take all. Advance to the second round. Fouled off at the plate. The most likely opponent would be Mansfield Lake Ridge in the second round. Ball is hit off the end of the bat, but a great diving catch there by Brooke Johnson as she's able to hold on this time on the diving catch. And she had a near one the last inning, but goes to her left and all-out stretch and makes the play. Outstanding effort there by Brooke Johnson. And that brings up the dangerous Morgan Medford. And she's 1 for 2, single in the first inning, flied out to right field in the third, and takes the ball. As the crowd is still buzzing on Brooke Johnson's diving play. Ball is just absolute bullet hit through the middle off of the bat of Medford. Almost took the hat off of Lexi Benson for her second hit of the game.
Number 3, Eva Meyer.
And that brings up Eva Meyer. And she's 0 for 0. She's got a sacrifice and hit by a pitch. Well, that Medford absolutely hit that one on the screws there. Showing you why she's one of the better leadoff batters in the Metroplex. Eva squares around the bunt, pulls it back to slap. Off the end of the bat, goes to the first baseman. Medford, not knowing, gets the easy double play there. Not sure if she just wasn't checking the signals or not, but that looked like that was going to be an easy play by the first baseman, and it was for an inning-ending double play. As we'll go here to the bottom half of the 5th inning now, and a 1-1 tie with 1 hit, no money left, and no errors. And we're here at the bottom half of the 5th inning here. And leading off for the Marauders, it's number 5, Kylie Dodson, the right fielder. She's got the delayed suicide steal that marks the only run for the Marauders here. She was thrown out at first, but Brooke Johnson was able to slide in under the throw at home plate for the Marauders' run. And she fouls one off to the left side for strike 1. And a good off-speed pitch there by Willis. Puts Dodson in an 0-2 hole here. As both pitchers are pretty locked in right now. Fouled out of play. Left side, we'll do it again. As KK has a couple of things to say in Dodson's ear. She gets back in the plate. Trying to protect the plate here. She's in an 0-2 hole. The Willis. Ball is hit sharply down third baseline. Just foul by about a foot. Goodwood could have been for extra bases there. And we'll do it again here with an 0-2 pitch. Umpire gets a new ball from the Marauders. And we'll do it again here. Oh, 2 pitch. Outside, full ball. As Wentworth tried her best to frame that. Does not get the call. Just gets a piece of it at the plate. Stays alive. KK Kenny on deck. Bottom half of the fifth, even at 1. Way high. Evens the count at 2. As Kylie being pesky on this bat here. Jam sandwich, and it's gonna, beautiful catch there. Oh my goodness, what a great catch by Morgan Medford. She full dive, able to hold on to it after she hits the ground for the first out of the inning. Boy, what a dazzling play that was by the senior.
Number 13, center fielder, Michaela Kennedy.
An outstanding defense we've been seeing here in the last couple innings here from both teams. Morgan Medford is able to keep the leadoff batter off for the very dangerous KK Kinney. She is 0 for 1, hit by pitch, and fouled out to the catcher her last time up. After she fouled one off the shin. Takes a ball there. Both teams have flashed the leather here in the 5th inning. 1-0 pitch, way high. Ball 2. On deck is Bella Hernandez. And the ball's hit off the end of the bat. Going to fly out to the second baseman for the second out. Good piece of pitching there by Willis. Brings up Bella Hernandez, who's 0 for 2. Struck out and flied out to left field the last time up. Takes the strike. Got 2 down, nobody on. Way inside for ball 1. Getting in the later part of the game here. And this pitcher's duel here tonight that all of us here in press row thought we would not see. Thought we were going to have home run derby here tonight. It's been the exact opposite. Both pitchers have kept the batters off balance here for the most part tonight. 2-1 pitch here from Willis to Bella Hernandez. And Sokolowski on deck for the Marauders. Every out's huge now. As the anticipation here of this one and done now is pressure's mounting here. Fouled off of the plate. Stays alive. Willis back on the rubber, and the 2-2 delivery. Swung at a ball way over her head for strike 3. Ends the inning there for a strikeout. As we had no runs, no hits, no errors, no men left on base, as we go here to the top half of the 6th inning, and a 1-1 tie between Geyer and Marcus. Are you tired of high insurance rates getting you down? Call Randy King, Farmers Insurance, 817-226-5464. Randy King has you covered for auto, home, life, and business, a proud supporter of high school athletics. Please give him a call at 817-226-5464. And if you're looking to buy or sell a home, now is the time. The market is hot. Call Paige White with Berkshire Hathaway for all of your real estate needs. You can also search for a home at www.dfwhomebuying.com. As the middle innings went by really fast here, as both pitchers are locked in here, minimal base runners. So we got Lexi Benson still on the rubber, and she will be pitching to the dangerous center fielder, Kara DeBruin, leading off for the Wildcats. And this deadlock tie at 1. On this finely played game here tonight. As we said at the beginning of the telecast, we thought that these two teams are very evenly matched, and so far through 5, it's what we have. Had some excellent defense and had some excellent pitching here tonight. As Kara DeBruin, you have to figure she's due here. She's looked badly in her first 2 plate appearances, striking out both times. Unlike Kara, as you have known, as she is holds the home run record for Denton Guyer. She's had a spectacular career for the Wildcats. Fouls it off at the plate for strike 1. And it's lifted to the third base side. Going to stay in play, it looks like. And the catch is made by Brooke Johnson for the first out in the inning.
Brings plate number 12, Ryan Gallegos.
Continues the Bruins' frustrating night at the plate so far. And that does bring up Ryan Gallegos. And she's 1 for 2. She flew out the right fielder last time up. Had the RBI single in the first inning. Brought home the only Wildcat run. Takes a ball. On deck is the first baseman, Bailey Anderson. The 1-0 pitch from Benson. Hit up the middle. Nice play by Benson. Gets her out of there. Nice defense again by the Marauders. As maybe steals a hit away from Gallegos.
Brings up number 17, first baseman, Bailey Anderson.
And that brings up the first baseman, Bailey Anderson. As she's 1 for 2. Hit a frozen rope single off the fence her last time up the right center for a very long single. And flew out the right field the first time up. Check swing for a strike. If she can extend the inning, that'll bring up the right fielder, Nikki Overton. As Lexi Benson seems to have found the groove here. Should say both pitchers have. And the ball is laced to right field. Bailey Anderson with her second hit of the game. She goes to the right side. It's her and Morgan Medford. Multiple hits now in this game between the two. And that does bring up Nikki Overton, the right fielder. As she's 0 for 2. Fielder's choice her last time up. No man's land for Anderson at first. And struck out her first time up. Ball's outside. Nice pick there by Adair. Keeps Anderson at first. For ball 1. As Coach Medford wants to have a word with Overton. Medford wants to have a talk with the home plate umpire. So we're going to have a pinch runner come in. It's number 4. going to come in for one. And that will be Gavies. Yes. Lily Galavies. Definitely much more speed now at first base for the Wildcats. Ball's just outside. Benson wanted to call, did not get it. Hitters count now for Nikki Overton. Galaviz at first. All three. On deck is the catcher, Kate Wentworth. 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way for strike one. Looked like a frustration fastball from Benson on that one. And the 3-1 pitch. Way outside. Puts Galaviz at second. Galaviz at second. Overton at first.
2 outs, we come to the sixth, catcher, Kate Wentworth.
That brings up the catcher, Kate Wentworth. With a little thread here in the top half of the sixth. Coach Medford wants to talk to his catcher. Sure, he's telling her, hit it where they're not. Bring Galaviz home. In so many other words. So Dare has talked with Benson and Brooke Johnson. And big play here in the game now. Open stance for Wentworth. That's Benson having a little control here, problems here. Starts her off with a ball. 1-0 pitch. Hit to the right side, to the right fielder. And yes, Kylie Dodson brings it in right before the warning track for the third out. So we had 1 hit, 2 men left on base, no runs. As we go here to the bottom half of the 6th inning now, and a 1-1 time between Flower Mound Marcus and Denton Geyer. As we get here to the bottom half of the 6th inning here, as we've got a white knuckler here tonight between Denton Geyer and Flower Mound Marcus. It's 1-1 here going to the bottom half of the 6th inning. As the crowd is getting into the game here. Every pitch is big going forward now. To try to advance to the 2nd round. As a very good team in the Metroplex will no longer be playing this time tomorrow. as Hayden Sokolowski takes the ball, shortstop. She's 0 for 2. Struck out looking both times. Very dangerous, Sokolowski. On deck is Lexi Benson. Takes a strike. Good pitch there from Willis. Runs the count to 1-1. And the ball's hit hard, far out of play, but had home run distance, but just foul. As Hayden shows her power. As Willis has a collective sigh and breath on the mound. She regroups. Hayden now in the hole, 1-2. Ball was bounced to Medford. Medford across the diamond for the first out. And that brings up the dangerous Lexi Benson, the pitcher. She is... She's seen a lot of pitches outside the zone so far. She has been, I'd say, intentionally, maybe unintentionally walked both times. Left-hander gets up, swings ball way out of the strike zone as Lexi was trying to give the go-ahead run on one swing. Swings from her heels and misses. And does it again. Another pitch way out of the strike zone. She's found herself 0-2. Oh-2 pitch, fouled off, out of play behind home plate. We'll do it again. Lexi trying to help her own cause here. Tapped at the plate, over to Medford. Medford gets it on the third hop, across the diamond, and Lexi beats it out on the infield hit. I think Medford wanted to maybe play it on the second hop, but couldn't quite get there. The third hop gave Lexi Benson just that one extra step to beat it out. And that brings up Brooke Lawson. She's 0 for 2. Struck out her last time out. Fouled out to the second baseman in this first inning. Brooke Lawson, the very powerful bat. Way high for the ball. As we said before, Brooke has had 6 home runs in her last 6 games. Looking to drive the ball here. Let's get one down. Outside, 4-2. Hitters count. Two-0 pitch to Brooke. Nubbed up the middle. Gonna be fisted for a base hit. Just enough. It shows the strength that she gets fisted it, but it puts it through the hole for the second hit of the inning. So we're going to have a pitch runner coming in for Brooke Lawson.
Number 11, Julia Lamont. Pitch running. Brings up the plate with just one out.
Pinch runner is Julia Lamont is pinch running for Lawson. And that brings up Brooke Johnson, as she has walked and flew out the left fielder last time up. She has scored the only run for the Marauders. Takes a strike. Benson at second, Lamont at first. One down, bottom of the sixth, one out. A 1 pitch is high, as the Wildcat fan wanted that call. Too much of their dismay to not get it. One pitch to Johnson. Hit to left field. Going to carry out to the left field. They're going to make the second out. And that brings up Maddie Johnson, who was 0 for 2. She flew off the left field her last time up. And had a line drive bullet to DeBruin in center field in the second inning after a 15 at pitch bat, as she tries to cash in here on the thread here in the bottom of the sixth. Benson at second, Lamont at first. 2 outs, 1-1 tie. Hope you guys enjoyed the telecast here tonight. We brought you a good one here so far. Ball was fouled off. Out of play. Strike one. Way outside, ball 2. As you can feel the anticipation now, as we're getting near to the later innings of this ball game here in a 1-1 tie. As there's no tomorrow. Win in advance here tonight in this 1-game playoff format. There's Johnson now, counting her favorite 3-1. Pitch from Willis. Johnson swings it up in her eyes. For strike 2. Count is full now. Runners will be moving on the pitch here. Anything in the gap could score 2. Lamont, Julia Lamont's at first. Benson at second. And the payoff pitch to Maddie. Hit off the end of the bat. Medford going out, Medford going, and makes the catch. Medford covers an awful lot of ground out there at shortstop. Ends the rally here for the Marauders. They had 1 hit, 2 men left, no errors. So we go here to the top half of the 7th now in a 1-1 tie between Flower Mound Marcus and Denton Guyer. As we move here to the top half of the 7th now. And this 1-1 tie and pitcher's duel here between Willis and Benson. And DFW Fast Pitch is a group of fast pitch enthusiasts that have been a parent, coach, tournament director, national recreation director for years in the DFW market. Our purpose is to promote the game of fast pitch by raising and maintaining a high level of awareness by posting information about local fast pitch activities, which include regional and national stories of interest to the DFW fast pitch community. Additionally, we intend to employ our experience to aid the local fast pitch community in an effort to raise the level of the game in DFW. Part of that effort would include running the highest quality tournaments and events. Our website is the new one at capital D, capital F, capital W, softball.com. Well, we have definitely brought a good game here tonight between these two teams. As I had said earlier, I thought this was the best game on the board here in the Metroplex for the first round. And they're going to do it in old style fashion. One game set. Winner advance, loser goes home.
We got the 15, Kate Moala.
And the leadoff batter for the Wildcats, Kate Moala. She struck out her last time up. As she looks to get on, Riley Nash on deck. Strike one from Benson. Fouled off of the plate for strike two. Stays alive. Just getting a piece of that. Benson so far has gone the distance here for the Marauders. O2 delivery. Fouled off again. Staying alive is Molala. O2 pitch. Hit sharply to right field. A diving attempt by Dobson does not get it. Going to be a leadoff double for Kate Moala as the Wildcats are in business. Brings up designated player Riley Nash. A great attempt there by Kylie Dodson in right field. She just couldn't corral it. And heads up running there by Kate. Gets her to second base.
Number 7, Madison Slater.
And we have a pinch hitter for the Wildcats. Number 7, Madison Slater. And she looks to at least move the runner over to third base with nobody out in the inning. Crucial part of the ball game here as the Wildcats looking to cash in on this opportunity. Ball. She pulls the bat back. Ball was outside and high. Benson looking for the big strikeout here. Pull back. For ball two. A lot of wheels in motion here. Hitters count. And a strike was called there. Benson definitely didn't want to go to 3-0 there. Two-one pitch to Slater. Way high. Ball 3. Slater at the plate. On the mound, Benson. 3-1 delivery. Ball 4. Good at bat there for Slater. She works a walk. Get the first 2 runners on for Geyer. And that brings up the ever so dangerous Morgan Medford. So we have timeout as several discussions we have going on now. Very dangerous Morgan Medford. Morgan Medford 2 for 3. 2 singles up middle and flew out the right field. Scored the only run in the game for Denton Geyer. And a great, outstanding diving catch at shortstop in the 5th inning. On the bat of Dobson. Strike called. Outside corner. Strike 1. This is a big at bat here for Denson and for Morgan. I know Coach Medford probably doesn't want anybody else other than Morgan up to the plate at this point in time. As she swings through. Pitch off the plate for strike 2. Morgan was trying to slap at the third base. Did not make contact now, and she dug herself an 0-2 hole. Benson looking for the big strikeout here. Ball is hit to the shortstop. Throws to third for the force out. Excellent play there by Hayden, who goes to Brooke Johnson at third, gets the lead runner, Moela, for the first out of the inning. That brings up the left fielder, Eva Myers. She's 0 for 1, sacrifice and hit by pitch. Slaps it foul, strike 1. She hit into a hit and run double play her last time up. Catch was made by first baseman Marcus, who was able to double up Morgan Medford. To end the 5th. Takes the ball high. On deck, center fielder Kara DeBruyne. One pitch from Benson. Fouled off of the plate. Gets ahead in the count, 1-2. Big pitch here for Benson. Fouled off again at the plate. Staying alive. Medford at first. Slater at second. Oh, you're good. And we'll do it again here on the 1-2 pitch. Just getting a piece of it there at the plate. Eva Myers. Lexi tried to get her to expand the strike zone, and she does, but she's able to foul it off. Benson back on the rubber. 1-2 delivery. And it hits her again. Second time that Eva Myers been hit on the forearm. That loads the bases for the center fielder, Kara DeBruin. Wow. Lexi definitely like to have that pitch back. She had her in a 1-2 count. Doesn't get the call. It's almost identical hit by pitches. Same spot on Eva Myers. So we're going to have a meeting of... So it's... The appeal is denied. And that leaves the bases loaded here for the Wildcats. Slater at first, Medford at second, Myers at first. And that brings up the 0 for 3, Kara DeBruin, who struck out twice and fouled out to the third baseman, swings through the fastball for strike one. She can make those first 3 bats seem meaningless now. She gets a base hit here. Takes the ball. No place to put them. Ducks are on the pound here for the Wildcats. Most feared hitter in Denton Guyer history. Up to the plate. Just gets a piece of it at the plate. For strike 2. As now Benson looking for the big strikeout here. As Ryan Gallegos is on deck for the Wildcats. As Benson trying to pitch herself out of a serious jam here in the top half of the 7th. 1-2 pitch. Popped up in the infield. Gonna be the second out of the inning. Big pitch there for Benson. Jam sandwich to Bruin. Ryan Gallegos will have to get a 2-out hit here for the Wildcats. As Ryan is 1 for 3. Grounded out to the pitcher last time up. Fouled out a play on the right side. Flew out to right field and got the RBI single way back in the first. To bring in Morgan Medford for the only Wildcat run to this point. As Benson looking to build some more momentum here, trying to pitch out of this 7th inning jam. Bases are juiced. Just high for ball. As the Marauder fans now wanting the call and do not get it. As you can feel the tension in the air now. 1-1 pitch. Over the head of Gallegos. You don't see that often with the bases loaded. I don't know if that was fortunate for Marcus or fortunate for Ryan. Either way. 2-1 pitch. Hit to the right side. off the first base, and it's going to be a 2 runs coming in as first baseman lost it. It looks like right when she was about to catch it. Wow! Ryan Gallegos hits it on the screws, and I'm not sure if the first baseman just misplayed it or she lost it, Maddie Johnson. But regardless, 2 runs come in. And it gives the Wildcats a 2-run lead here in the top half of the 7th. Wow. I guess we have to give her a base hit. Yeah. Wow, Ryan Gaddis hit it on the screws. And not out of the inning here just yet as the very dangerous Bailey Anderson steps up to the plate. Myers at third. Gallegos at first. Swings through the fastball for strike 1. Wow. Looked like it could have been the inning-ending play there for the first baseman, Maddie Johnson. She just couldn't hold on to the screeching line drive. And it's given these Wildcats now a 2-run lead. And it's hit to the right side. Going to be out of play as Dotson could not get to it. Wow, what a turn of events here. Looked like Benson was going to be able to pitch herself out of the jam and had entices an atom ball right at the first base of Maddie Johnson, and she could not get it. And has lifted the Wildcats now here in the driver's seat with a 2-run lead here. 1-2 pitch to Bailey. Just gets a piece of it at the plate. Defensive swing, stays alive. Lead for the Wildcats. 1-2 pitch coming to Bailey Anderson. In this 1-game playoff here. Ball is low. Ball 2. Evens the count at 2s. Good wheels on the base paths here for the Wildcats. Anything in a gap could score 2. Ball is fisted the plate to the shortstop. Sokolowski makes the catch for the 3rd out. We had two hits in the inning, 2 men left on, 2 runs scored. As we go here to the bottom half of the 7th inning as the Wildcats cash in on 2 on the top half of the 7th to go up 3-1. Well, we're coming here to the bottom half of the 7th inning here. As Rancy Willis trying to go the distance here. And leading off for the Marauders, it's the catcher, Emma Adair. She's 1 for 2, had an infield hit. 2nd inning, takes a strike. Lined out to the second baseman her last time up. On deck is Kylie Dodson. And in the hole is KK Kenny. As Marauders look to scratch 2. Gets ahead of the count here, 0-2. As Rancy Willis has really pitched a really good ball game here tonight. Ball's high, 4-ball. She's looking to finish what she started here tonight against this very powerful hitting ball club for the Flower Mound Marcus. Marcus has been red hot with the long balls. The hit to left field, gonna be caught for the first out by Eva Mars. The leadoff batter is recorded out. That brings up the right fielder, Kylie Dobson.
Brings the play number 5, Kylie Dodson.
Wade Tardy on the swing there from the high fastball for strike 1. As Willis seems to be feeling it. She had a little extra on that fastball there. And gets the call strike there. As Dodson now finds herself in an 0-2 hole. Just fouled off of the plate. Stays alive. As the Marauders are looking to bring the tying run to the plate. Ball's hit in the air. Going to go to the human vacuum cleaner, Morgan Medford, for the second out. As the Marauders are down to their last out here, as KK Kenny, the center fielder, steps up to the plate. She's 0 for 2. Flied out to second base the last time up. Flied out to the catcher and hit by a pitch in the first inning. As the Marauders looking to extend the inning here, as Bella Hernandez is on deck, if KK can get on. And Willis with the pitch is high. You've got to think that Willis is feeling pretty good about herself right about now. And she has held this Marauder offense to just 1 run in their backyard. Ball is inside. Ball 2. This very hot hitting team from Marcus that came in here tonight. Even their last loss, they put up 9 runs against Flower Mound here a couple weeks back. 2-0 pitch. KK swings through it for strike 1. That's the Geyer faithful feeling it. 2-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to the third baseman. Gonna get out. KK is gonna go. And the third out has been administered as Denton Geyer comes into Flower Mound Marcus' backyard and wins its 1-game playoff 3-1 as Rancy Willis goes the distance here tonight for the win. What a big victory here for the Denton Geyer Wildcats as they win the 1-game playoff here, and they are advanced to the second round, would most likely be against Mansfield Lake Ridge. We appreciate you listening to us here on FridayNightGlory.com. I'm Kenny Matthews. Our executive producer is Mason Trevino, and Randy Edwards back in the back running the shop for us also tonight. Pay attention that we got J.J. Pierce playing tomorrow night on the website on FridayNightGlory.com, and we'll bring you some more softball playoff action next week, as it will be second round coverage of girls fast pitch softball in the Metroplex. I'm Kenny Matthews, and we're on. We appreciate you listening to us.